I've got a good feeling about this one. "'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?"
This might be worth a read. Let's have a look then. With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. I would abandon any such fool ideas if I were you. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin.
The Sphinx's riddles are designed to baffle and confuse. I fear we pawns can be of little aid here, Master. I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. The sage a fool. Which is it you see, I wonder? Our eyes are our allies. Yet oft do they betray, for eyes tell lies. So I advise, and thence do lead astray. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door, and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. dare I say it. We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of greatest value. So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose I shan't divulge. How you use it is up to you.
A resounding success!
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Is this your most beloved you bring before me? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet more than one you bring. What a glutton you are. Though better a glutton than a prude, for mortal life without greed is hollow indeed. A promise made, a promise kept. And so I shall open for you a chest.
Truly?
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent. Such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
As a matter of fact, 'twas at the Riftstone near here where you first encountered your loyal pawn, Master.
Come to think of it, 'twas rather fortuitous. Almost as if fate conspired to bring us together.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like. Change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure. Where to now?
What manner of madness is this? Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. reason, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I'm almost done with it. I have like 3 left. This is gonna be another 100% run. Yep. Yeah, and that only happens when I really enjoy the game. Not really. Not not at all. I'm just I'm just rolling with it, I guess. It's still really, really bad, but I'm just trying to make it as manageable as possible.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Power surges within me!
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent. Such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek? Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest at your leisure.
That is called the Sphinx. That's the Sphinx, and she loves riddles. So that's this quest basically.
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender of mortal debt. Yet lighter pack makes fleeter foot, and challenge nimbly met. So grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. So, this is your prized possession? A most revealing choice. Do you consent to give it to me, knowing that it may never be returned? Well, well. Very good. That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. Why don't you take a peek in yon chest? Come to test your wits? Is ever the first we keep fond in our breast, and ever the first that eclipses the rest? You know of the Seeker's tokens, I trust. Those keepsakes of a fondly remembered journey. Yet where was it that you found your first? Retrace your steps if you can. You might make a new discovery. 7 days, shall we say, ere you return? May your journey be a pleasant one.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime. Do come again.
Best quality of soldiers now. Chores ne'er end. The best quality of soldiers can't expect to fare so well every day.
I must be vigilant. The town's
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for...
'Tis uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
It's no easy thing.
Wishing my armor could wait till the morning.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me. I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane. I'll impress you yet, Arisen.
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen. You are a sight to behold. 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings us back together.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Come to test your wits. Seeker's tokens are treasures indeed, keepsakes of a fondly remembered journey. Yet where was it that you found your first? Retrace your steps if you can. You might make a new discovery. Ah, I see I needn't have worried. Well sought and well found. I trust it was a pleasant jaunt. As promised, you shall have your prize. Look for it in yon chest. 5 riddles have I posed, and 5 answers have you given. Perhaps you expected more, but I'm afraid that's that. Our next game shall have to take a different tack. Though constant this world may seem, in truth, all is in flux. And so, the time has come for me to fly. If you are not yet satisfied, seek me at my new abode. But for now, I bid you farewell, dogged adventurer.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Not half bad. So dearly did you love our game that you have sought me out again. Let us resume at once. I too have grown rather engrossed.
"'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire."
Though ours is a battle of wits, tests of metal are more to your strength. Is that not so? Come, try your arm. Though he shall be your opponent, not I. However, I am not one to be amused by a simple duel. Bear this ring into battle, that I might gauge your true strength. Good show. It seems your mind is as strong as your arm. You have more than earned your reward. Another chest is yours to claim.
Outstanding. It's... started raining, Master.
We mustn't let ourselves become soaked to the skin.
How easily the mind unravels. Some say it's pain that does it best, others darkness. But I say neither. Rather, I say a mind cannot be more soundly broken than when it beholds its earnest efforts laid low in a single stroke. Could you survive such despair? We shall see. Here, I have an amphora destined for Sir Moritz in Batal. Deliver it to him, but beware, it's rather fragile. I do hope your struggle will amuse.
Come on, have a look.
Time to catch myself up on the top.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can chick. Change it on a whim. Many thanks.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Looking for aught in particular?
Really now?
Driving me up the wall. Time to head to market, methinks.
Well met.
It's a deck.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
I shan't settle for aught less than a trog.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Here, I have an amphora destined for Sir Moritz in Batal. Deliver it to him, but beware. It's rather fragile. I do hope your struggle will amuse. Here, I have an amphora. I do hope your struggle will amuse.
What in the world were you thinking, bringing me to such a place? Hold a moment. That vase. It cannot be. For generations now, my family has been charged with a duty to seek out this amphora. To think that it was hidden here, of all places. Is that why you brought me here? So that I might claim it? Oh, joyous day! At long last our vigil is at an end.
Well, well. Very good. Well, well. The amphora has been delivered intact. I'd not thought you had it in you. Though I'd hoped to savor your dismay, you shall have your prize all the same.
Not bad, all things considered.
Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. How many riddles have you solved thus far? My memory fails me, you see. Remind me, and make it plain. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure of your count? My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. I see you're keeping track. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed, in the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
Reckon your road's been a long one. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Minute now.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to go on through.
What to make of this?
Too quiet here for my
At
liking.
least I have my line. That's something.
Was a poultry
Let's see.
repast.
Where to next? Drawn
I know not what to think.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Blessed be we servants.
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed, in the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. Is this the man I sought? Truly? You are satisfied with your answer? Then I shall weigh its merit. To pluck a human from the faceless swarm is no less a challenge than to seek a single grain of sand on the Alta Batal coast. Yet pluck you have. And for that, I congratulate you. Another prize is yours for the taking. And with that, our game comes to an end. As amusing as it has been, I shall now take my leave of you to await the next courageous soul who would test their wits against mine.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
A bitter end breeds no satisfaction.
I've scripture to recite once I've said my prayers.
And before I forget, by my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry, you'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance. Over here, if you please. We have arrived.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first, one half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like myself. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A strange little shop in Vermont, is it? I wonder which of the shops in Vermont matches that description.
Look as long as you please. Do come again.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire.
His eye!
I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it.
'Tis all my fault, Mother. He's only been like this since I said I wished we had an easier life.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
What are we to do?
Pray, help not my husband. Let him abandon this folly.
I'll ne'er forgive myself if aught befalls my father. Don't help him, sir, please.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours to make, Master, but let us speak with him either way. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here we are.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Ah. No matter. These things take time. Should you happen across it in your travels, do bring it here to me. I simply must have that tome. Always a pleasure.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at always a pleasure.
Well met.
Whatever's to be done.
It's been a hard day.
Some of us get complacent.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
The severed head of a Medusa. Is this not the legendary artifact Sir Fulvio mentioned? We ought bring it to bear against the griffin with all due haste, ere it starts to rot.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last. One of these days I'll find myself a man.
I'll take any chance not to place on my contract. I'm ready for patrol.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'll encamp the same spell, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
Tis really coming down. Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Falter not, and our foe shall soon be vanquished. The battle rages on. Do not let down your guard.
Foes of this moment, I thought I had met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
Are we to remain here?
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
It appears we found a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Battle is best avoided here.
How's about I put you out of your misery?
Do you suppose
Lay down your arms.
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises. Where you do not succumb to frostbite. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Witness my magic!
Venom harpies! Avoid their venom at all costs!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down. We are at our best when we combine our strength.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens! For a moment, I thought I'd met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen. Feast your eyes on this!
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Mayhap towards somewhat overdone, but no matter.
In traversing other worlds, I came to...
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it. Marvelous. Up we go then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide.
Positively splendid. Did you use a Medusa's head just now, Arisen? Pray, show it to me. No, wait. On second thought, best not. But to think you would be in possession of such a thing. You certainly are full of surprises. I cannot thank you enough, Arisen. With this, I shall doubtless be able to chisel a griffin most glorious.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the a free soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Whatever's to be done.
Something fun to do. Well met.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. Precious little time.
A good sleep.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
If I could, I'd never leave. Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Love waking up knowing anything can happen.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
you're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Let us take care not to slip. Rain can be treacherous.
I'm soaked to the bone.
Right you are. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I suppose you'll be wanting my help.
Oh, very well.
Go where your help is needed.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
This wound is proof of my negligence.
Raging winds and scatter our foe.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
Let me get that. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
We have arrived.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
I know where the person in question may be found. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. I'll lead the way.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The Godsway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld. Remember, draconic. Then I bid ye farewell.
There, Master! Gore harpies! Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vote. When there is always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
what good will come of this.
Reckon you trade towns can make you right.
We must rest. Though the... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then. A new day, a new perspective.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Twould allow us to save our strength, assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Left a wink.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worry, Wart. I know what I'm doing.
We little need for a consult at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I'd hoped. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth, a warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv Village, if you would learn from him.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid. How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? Your choice to make.
Stop this! I beg of you!
Hail! I've not forgotten what you did, helping me save my brother. Would that I could return the favor. But we've a bit of a situation here, if you hadn't noticed. Our weapons are being kept in yon storeroom, with those cowards stationed in and around it day and night.
Say, mayhap we could distract them. Then someone could slip in and...
Are you mad? We're simple villagers, no match for trained soldiers. But I suppose someone's got to act. All right, how's this? We'll draw the guards' attention, giving you a chance to sneak in and get our weapons back. You'll do it then? Right! You wait here. We'll have him away from his post in a trice. Just you watch.
What do you think you're doing here? Halt!
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
cannot be. Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death, as he himself would have it. He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens fend. I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
Right you are.
Yon structure yet lies on the water. 'Tis strange to think that it slumbered beneath the surface all this time.
Curiously, it does not seem to be of mortal make.
Believe it or not, that old man he's very important. I'll say that much.
I feel eyes on my back, watching me.
He's so important that if I tell you just how important he is, I'd spoil a lot of things. That's how important he is. Unfortunately, but yeah. Well, let's see. I don't think I'll make it to the end of the game tonight. But when I do make it to like end game, yeah, whenever I do make it to end game, that's when you'll know how important he is.
Materials, eh?
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen? There's aught I would show you.
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Time to go home and write down the day's...
All this work and so few coins
Well met,
shown
sir.
for it.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
You've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me, if you would. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Mount behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.